1792, Columbus sailed the ocean blue, and it wasn't much longer till the Harlows did the same. With hopes and dreams for the future, they boarded a boat for the new land and have been in America ever since. With a strong family and much invested into the United States over the years, Merle Gritman Harlow was born on July 29, 1921. He was the fifth child of 6 born to Glenn and Alma Harlow. When Merle was 5, his mother passed away. Glenn then remarried a few years later to Rena. Merle grew up in Pullman, Washington with his 3 sisters and 2 brothers. They all went through the Pullman school system. In grade school, Merle played baseball. His main focus through growing up was helping in the fields with his father. He was a hard worker from an early age, whether it was feeding horses at 4 in the morning or helping all summer with harvest. Merle, like his siblings, never stopped going. Shortly after graduating from Pullman High School, Merle headed to California to attend welding school. That didn't last long, as Merle wasn't enjoying the fact that he knew more about how to weld than his instructor did. In 1941, he returned home and began farming. On September 6, 1941, Merle married his childhood sweetheart, Doris Tate. At that time, Merle had taken up a lease of land in Moscow on his own. He continued to do so for 2 or 3 years. He then headed back to the family farm and farmed with his dad and brothers. Doris and Merle gave birth to their first son, David, in 1945. He was followed in birth by Glenn in 1950. In the early 1950s, Merle purchased his first piece of ground. He was in no hurry for rapid growth, so as ground came available here and there, he made purchases. The original farm of 1,500 acres has now grown to over 2,800. Merle's first son, David, came back to help run the family farm, and the two are still going at it today. They also are assisted by the 2 year-round hired help. Harlow Farms produces winter wheat, spring wheat, and garbanzo beans, as well as dry peas and lentils periodically. Aside from farming, Merle has been involved in numerous organizations and functions, the most prominent of which has been the Shriners. He has been involved with many events, such as helping raise money for the Shrine-sponsored county basketball tournament, riding in the Whitman County Motor Patrol through several parades, as well as participating in various efforts to raise money for the Shriners Hospital in Spokane. In fact, Merle still has his motorcycle to this day, and only 3 years ago, at the age of 85, he decided it was time to stop. Aside from his dedication to the Shriners, Merle loves to fish at the family's cabin on Pend Oreille Lake that they've owned for over 50 years. He has also enjoyed traveling with Doris to places like China and Hawaii. Today, Merle is very recognizable in the community. He can be seen driving around town in his 1987 El Camino, wearing his bibs and felt hat in the winter or his summer hat during the summer months. The Harlow family is also known for farming the ground around Round Barn Corner between Colfax and Pullman. Not only is he physically recognizable, he is also highly respected in the farming community, known for being a good, honest businessman. Merle has always been very keen on education. He is proud of the fact that his sons were the first in the Harlow family to graduate from college. To this day, he and David continue to attend any seminars or workshops that are put on at Washington State University so that they can stay up with the current research being done, as well as what is new in the world of agriculture. Merle has always been an admirable businessman. He has taught others how to practice good money management skills, as well as persevere through tough times. He does so because his dream is to keep the farm alive. His wife Doris always says that he is hard-headed. It isn't very often you find someone who dedicates so much of his time to others and still has time to keep his own dreams alive. Evan Esser once said, "You can't do anything about the length of your life, but you can do something about its width and depth." Merle is a true example of this. The depth and width of what he has done in his lifetime are immeasurable. Merle isn't done yet. He continues to build a legacy that will echo throughout eternity.
And he takes a tractor another round, another round, another round. And he takes a tractor another round, another round. He says, "I never complain, I never ask why. Please don't let my dreams run dry."